Welcome to Shorty SuperCoach. What is going on? Shorty's up and about, mate. I don't know how I've gone in Classic. I was checking it closely. I feel like not so good. I've butchered the captain, but once again, to be honest, but can't land a VC to save my life. But we're up and about, mate, over draft because Shorty's caused a huge upset, baby. I've just gone on a massive victory hype drive, but far out. I'm spent. I am emotionally spent from this weekend. Does anyone else just get that invested into leagues and draft that you are just checking players' stats and writing the highs and lows? I don't do it much throughout the year, as you guys know, but I desperately want to win my draft league, and it was big. All right, Classic didn't get too many league wins. The overall score isn't disgraceful, but didn't register too many league wins out of that. We'll deal with that later. I want to check my draft. I haven't really checked the individual scores. I was checking the overall score. But Dacos went down for me. Mitchell got subbed off. Took Miller was suspended. You know, look at that. The gods were against me, mate. But we found a way. We found a way to get over what was the top team by a mile. Jesus, I'm up and about, baby, because that's a good win. That's a good win. It's so nice when you win one you shouldn't. Because we've all lost ones where you feel like you're the better team and someone just has a better week than you. Because look at this. Look at that. He's miles clear on the overall ladder. And credit to Dave. He's had a ripper home and away season. But I've managed to come up trumps in the qualifying final to put me straight through to the grand final. So that's massive. I'm up and about. I'm going to be making some changes. Dacos certainly hurts. It'll hurt us in Classic. But Jack Zeeble, I thank you, my man. I thank you. 127. And these are the little draft gems you can occasionally get. I thought Clarko's back. Last game for Zeeble. They're not going to use him as a sub. If he starts half back, this guy's every chance to just go for his life. Last game, give it everything. And he did. So I'm absolutely delighted. Like I said, does anyone ride those highs and lows? Because I was just absolutely stressed. I cracked the shits yesterday when Dacos was getting tagged. Then when I found out he was gone for 6 weeks today, I was out for lunch with my family and I visually cracked it. I literally had my head in my hands. And Mum was like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Don't worry, mate. It's just SuperCoach. I'm going all right generally, but it's SuperCoach." I'm fucking rattled about that. But we got through. It'll hurt us in Classic a bit, but I just wanted to get that dub. Also got the dub in my other draft league, so that's fantastic. So yeah, absolute hype drive before. Shorty was playing some bangers. I'll tell you what, if you want some banger tracks for your maybe your gym session, check this bastard out. No sort of affiliation, but Scotty V can play some tracks. Oh shit, Scotty V's going off. Jesus Christ. But he's got heaps of these. What was I listening to tonight? I think it's number 16. Got some absolute tracks on it. This is a regular in the gym for Shorty. So if you want an insight to me driving down to Barwon Heads and Ocean Grove tonight going off, because I just felt so bottled up for the whole weekend. I hate it. I wish I wasn't. I just felt stressed all day watching these scores and feeling like I could win, but I was going to just fall short. And then to get the job done, I was so up and about. But is this it? It is it. Oh, yeah, Daddy. This is a track, this. Absolutely filthy sort of stuff, and if you want some more tracks, this is a banger too. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go, mate. Shorty's up and about. He's up and about, mate. That's what you want. Tell you what, I've had some pain in the SuperCoach world, but to get that draft dub was good. I really wish I nailed my captain. I really did. Let's have a look at Classic. I'm a bit iffy. Of all the times I've backed in Bontempelli for skipper lately, and look at that. Josh Dunkley, 77. Fuck me, bro. Pisses me off. And you would have seen on my TikTok video, I was going to go Laird into Sicily and or Dacos if McGuinness was in Sicily. And I worked myself out of it. I thought about it. I was like, the Pies are probably going to hit back hard. They're going to move the ball quick. I don't know if Sicily's going to be able to roll off, but how can you predict footy? How could you predict it? And so I've left so many points on the table there. Is what it is. But so, yeah, let's take a look at some of the leagues before I go through the team. Got a good win there in A team, which is, you know, I've had a tough year, but I don't think that's an actual top 8 final. Really close loss there to the last dance. That hurts. Comfortably beaten in Shorty SuperCoach 4. Had the buys in some of them and won that one. Oh, no. Fuck. I'm out in bragging rights. Oh, man. That is so disappointing. Yeah, right. That really hurts. So a few I've been absolutely knocked out of. Damn it. Damn it. See, this is the tricky thing sometimes. Like, you're in so many leagues, and sometimes you're so pumped about some, and it's so. I just feel like it's so hard to have this perfect SuperCoach weekend. You know, where you land everything, you nail the skipper, you win this league, that league. I guess it's just hard, and you just can't always do it. So you got to try and celebrate those wins, which is exactly what I was doing with my draft. But, you know, yeah, anyways, captaincy's killed me. It is what it is. So that's how the team fared. Probably not too different to yours because everyone else is so much of a cookie cutter side out there. Ryan, Sinclair and Dawson not at their best, but solid contributions. Stewart and Sicily's fantastic. We'll touch on Dacos in a minute. Neil and Dunkley just not quite at their best. Certainly Dunkley had a stinker of a first half. Doherty, good coverage there. Jack Steele watched the game fleetingly. Thought he had a bit more of the footy than maybe he actually did. Tom Green was great. The rucks supplying some goods there for me, as they so often have. Rosie and in particular Butters was fantastic against the Cats. Canelio, good again. Bit of a sneaky good season for him. And Cameron, McRae and Taranto not at their best. And Taranto's actually just a bit of a slump compared to his early season form. McRae, that's a solid score. Cameron, you would like better for sure, particularly against the Hawks, who aren't exactly an established ruck department in there. So how are we travelling for time? We might just start the recording again. Just before I do, if anyone out there knows, right, you know how people on TikTok are filming their Gridley and footy grid stuff. How does one put together that when they've got themselves at the top and then the Gridley at the bottom? So obviously, like, it's a screen record and I could record myself on the webcam, but how do you actually combine those two pieces of footage together? I don't know, because I really want to start filming some of those. I've been addicted to the Gridley, so wouldn't mind your input there, because Shorty, as we know, is not exactly a tech wizard. So what to do with Nick Dacos? A lot of us, no trades. Now, I am included in that. Now, this is where I will be having my plan B come into action. Like I said, just as recent as last week, I have coverage for one injury. I was probably not hoping to cop it just yet, but we have copped it. So that is what I'll be doing. Doherty goes swing to the back line. Hewitt comes in to cover Dacos as a mid. Now, obviously, it sounds like Dacos is out for 6 weeks. That leaves me pretty thin in terms of anything else going wrong for my side. I really cannot afford another premium to go down, or I'll be relying on genuine coverage from rookies. So this is where the 23rd premium can come in handy. It's why I brought Doherty in the other week when I could have held the trade. You know, obviously Dacos being such an expensive player, $570. He has dropped a bit, but $570 should still see us being able to afford a pretty good option in terms of straight swap trade. But yeah, jump on him alive on Wednesday night. feel free to comment below. I always try and get to the Sunday night questions early in the week. So yeah, if you got any questions, throw them at me. But your best shot is to definitely come along to the Wednesday live session. I think that will be top of the agenda, those Nick Dacos replacements. I won't dive into it just yet because this is just more the review of the weekend. But certainly that'll be a hot topic throughout the week. So yeah, I hope you fared a little bit better than me in terms of the head-to-head leagues. Bit of a tough one. Still kicking myself a little bit about not backing myself in on Sicily or Bontempelli for that matter, but it is what it is. I'm going to try and focus more on that upset league victory in my draft. So have a good one, guys. Back into it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.